Welcome back to Coden. So guys, I hope you all are taking care and enjoying the videos that I'm posting for you. Last time we discussed about how do the protocol works and what are the different functionality of it. So in today's lesson, what we are going to discuss what is wireless and mobile computing. What do we mean by GSM? What do we mean by SIM card, CDMA, WLL, and what are the different 1, 2, 3, and 4G types of network. So guys, if you're new to my channel, please do like it, share, subscribe to my channel. Already on my YouTube channel, I posted videos regarding computer networks, Java, Python, Excel, C++, everything that is useful for you. All they are available on my channel. So also check the playlist so that you get to know about each and everything, the SQL playlist, the network playlist, that is really going to be useful for you. So guys, if you're new to my channel, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel and understand each and every content and tool. Let me know in the comment section what more content that you need. So let's get started with the video without wasting any time and understand the concept of each and everything about wireless and mobile computing. Very first thing, so what do we mean by wireless and mobile computing? So whenever we're talking about wireless, what do we mean? Where there is no use of wires or anything, that is a wireless communication method. So wireless refers to the method of transforming information between a computing device such as personal data assistant and a data source such as an agency database server without any physical connection. Because whenever I'm talking about wireless, it will involve no physical connection into it. So basically, all wireless communication technologies are not only just called as mobile, means we can just say that mobile is a wireless thing. More other things are also there that are called as wireless technology. So basically, mobile simply describes a computing device that is not restricted to a desktop. Means now we have these days smartphones, so everything that we perform, it is all wirelessly. We do not have a physical connection or something, just we need to have a phone and everything we can perform out in that single phone. सो अब क्या है हमारे पास वायरलेस में क्या चीज आ गई कि कहीं पे भी जहाँ पे कोई फिजिकल कनेक्शन को वायरिंग या कुछ नहीं है, सो दैट इज कॉल्ड एज अ वायरलेस कनेक्शन. सो बेसिकली वहाँ पे हमारे पास पहली चीज क्या आ गई, एक मोबाइल स्मार्टफोन है जो हर किसी का होता है. इसमें क्या है, हमारे पास डिफरेंट डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज है जो हम परफॉर्म कर सकते हैं. सो कुछ वायरलेस टेक्नोलॉजीज के एग्जांपल है, जैसे वायरलेस लैन इन हिस्टोरिकल बिल्डिंग, पीडीए, स्मार्टफोन, पेजर्स. दीज आर टाइप ऑफ वायरलेस टेक्नोलॉजी. Now, when I'm talking about this wireless technology, it is also some sort of some technologies within into it. Now, what are these different types of technology? We are going to learn that one by one. Some of the technologies now which we have heard the name, मतलब नाम तो जरूर सुना होगा, but आपको क्या है पता नहीं कि basically इनका purpose क्या है. Coming to the number one, that is GSM. Now, what is just GSM stand for? GSM is a short form for Global System for Mobile Communication, which is one of the leading digital cellular systems. So basically, the DGSM standard for digital cell phone was established in 1980s and has now become the international standard in Europe, Australia, Asia, and Africa. So basically, what does a GSM tells us? GSM uses simply switch subscriber identification module. Now, what do you mean by subscriber identification module? That is basically the SIM card. So basically, SIM card are removable disks that slip into and out of a GSM phone. So basically, global system for mobile network. Now, what does a GSM do? GSM digitizes and compresses voice data and send it down to a channel with other streams of user data, each in one time slot. GSM systems use encryption to make phone calls more secure. GSM operates in the 900 MHz and 1800 MHz bands in Europe and Asia and 1900 bandwidth in United States. So basically it is a digital and PSCS based system. It is based for integrated digital enhanced network. So basically जो हमारे पास GSM है, GSM का काम क्या है, टाइम डिवीजन मल्टीपल असेसिंग सिस्टम है जिसमें क्या वो कन्वर्ट करता है, आइडेंटिफिकेशन करता है नंबर्स की और उसके बेसिस पे उस चीज को वर्क करता है. ना हमने बात करी थी सिम कार्ड. अब सिम कार्ड क्या होता है? बेसिकली सब्सक्राइबर आइडेंटिटी मॉड्यूल इज अ chip card the size of the first class postage stamp. It is a key element in over 600 million GSM and mobile phones, representing over 70% of the mobile handset market. अब हमारे पास क्या है, एक सिम कार्ड होता है. बेसिकली सिम कार्ड क्या है, एक यूनिक होएगा. हर किसी किसी दो बंदों के सिम कार्ड के नंबर क्या है, सेम नहीं होंगे. सो बेसिकली वो क्या करेगा, हमें प्रोवाइड करेगा जीएसएम को लिंक करने के लिए, और किसी भी वॉइस, वीडियो या कुछ भी हमने परफॉर्म करना है, कहीं पे भी कुछ यूज करना है, उसके लिए हमें किसकी रिक्वायरमेंट होगी, सिम कार्ड. Next thing that we have is a CDMA. Now, what is a CDMA? CDMA is a short form for Code Division Multiple Access, a digital cellular technology that used spread spectrum techniques. Unlike competing systems such as GSM that uses TDMA, CDMA does not assign a specific frequency to each user. What happened in CDMA now? It is a digital cellular technology which use spectrum techniques, but it does not assign a specific frequency for each user. In the previous case, what we are using TDMA, that was time division multiple access. अगर आपसे पूछा है GSM में क्या है time division multiple access, CDMA में क्या है code division multiple access. Now, what does it happen in CDMA? So what they take, all of the user transmit in the same wideband chunk of spectrum. Each user signal is spread over the entire bandwidth by a unique spreading code. At the receiver end, the same code is used to recover the signal. So CDMA is a military technology was used in World War II against the Germans attempting at jamming transmissions. So basically, it is a speed spectrum technique where data is sent in small pieces over a distinct number of frequencies. Each user signal is spread over the entire bandwidth by unique spreading code. मीन्स अब हमारे पास जो भी CDMA है, CDMA में क्या होता है कि सारा कुछ एक स्पेक्ट्रम में एक टाइम में स्प्रेड होगा और एक यूनिक स्प्रेडिंग कोड होगा जो सारी इंटायर बैंडविड्थ को शेयर करेगा और उसके अकॉर्डिंगली रिसीवर एंड पे क्या होगा, एक यूनिक कोड होगा जो क्या करेगा, उस सिग्नल को रिकवर करेगा. Next kind of thing that we have is the WLL. Now, what do we mean by WLL? Wireless in local loop is meant to serve subscribers at homes or offices. Basically, WLL is analogous with local telephone service but much more capable. So basically, WLL system serves a local area by deploying a multiplicity of multiple transmit change based transactions. Basically, lacking exterior point, WL system offer bandwidth at traditional telephone system. Most important because the WL system has a better bandwidth than traditional telephone system. WL system support high quality data transmission, signal services and all the most of the customer services. So basically हमारे पास जो WLL है उसमें क्या है, एक एनालॉगस लोकल टेलीफोन होगा जो क्या होगा, ज़्यादा कैपेबल होगा विद इन अ लोकल एरिया में और ट्रांसमिट और रिसीव करना सिग्नल्स को हेल्प करेगा. That we have is a GPRS. So basically GPRS stand for General Packet Radio Service. Basically GPRS is used for wireless communication using a mobile device. With this service, you can access the internet, send emails, and large data. You can also watch real-time news, download games, movies, and so on. So basically, this is the way what is called as a GPRS. So GPRS basically used to transfer data through a network. The information is split into smaller packets and sent through the network at the receiving end. GPRS provides a high-speed data transfer, typically between 56 kbits per second to 114 kbits per second. हमने बात करी कि हमारे पास एक जीपीआरएस होता है. जीपीआरएस के थ्रू क्या हम क्या कर सकते हैं, डेटा को ट्रांसफर कर सकते हैं और इंटरनेट को यूज कर सकते हैं. तो अब एक जो इस टेक्नोलॉजी में एक चीज आई, दैट इज अ जी. नाउ व्हाट इज 1G 2G 3G 4G 5G, ये क्या है बेसिकली? द जी द वायरलेस नेटवर्क रेफर्स टू द जनरेशन ऑफ द अंडरलाइनिंग वायरलेस नेटवर्क टेक्नोलॉजीज. मीन्स क्या है, ये सारी जो चीजें चल रही थी उसके बाद एक जी वाली टेक्नोलॉजी है जो क्या जनरेशन बेस्ड. फर्स्ट आया 1G. 1G में यूज होते थे NMT, CNETs, AMAPs, TAGs. First analog cellular system which started early 1980s. There were radio telephone systems even before that. 1G were conceived and designed purely for voice calls with almost no consideration of data services. बेसिकली जो 1G वाला था, 1G वाले में ये तीन चार चीजें थी हमारे पास अवेलेबल और ये टोटली किसके ऊपर डिपेंडेंट थे, सिर्फ वॉइस कॉल्स को प्रोवाइड करने के लिए. वही पर्पस किसका था हमारे पास, सिर्फ 1G. After that, the second G that came was 2G. So basically 2G network includes GSM, CDMA1, DMPS. जो हमने ये पढ़े इसमें क्या इंक्लूड हुआ. The first cellular system launched early in 1990s offered improved sound quality, better security and higher total capacity. अब इसके अंदर क्या हुआ, उन्होंने थोड़ी साउंड क्वालिटी इंप्रूव कर दी, सिक्योरिटी बेटर कर दी और हायर टोटल कैपेसिटी. GSM supports circuit based data, allowing user to place dial-up data calls digitally, so a network switching station receives actual ones and zeros rather than the screech of the analog model. So basically इससे क्या हुआ, 2G मॉडल आया. और फिर उसी 2G मॉडल में कुछ थोड़ी एडवांसमेंट्स कर दी जिसमें उन्होंने क्या प्रोवाइड कर दिया, हमें GPRS प्रोवाइड कर दिया. जो हमने पहले टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करी है वो इन टेक्नोलॉजीज में यूज हुई थी 1G 2G 3G में, और उसी टेक्नोलॉजीज में आगे से आगे फर्दर क्या हो रही है, कोई ना कोई involvement हो रही है. Next came the 3G network. 3G network will include different types like for newer cellular networks that had a data rate of 384 kbytes and more. So basically इसमें क्या हुआ, जो स्टेशनरी स्पीड की वो क्या कर दी, थोड़ी इंक्रीज कर दी 3G नेटवर्क में. और इसमें थर्ड जनरेशन में एनुलर सेलुलर was the first generation digital PCS of mobile communication. 3G promises increased bandwidth up to 384 kbps when a device is stationary or moving and 2 mbps in fixed application. अब 3G में क्या हुआ, थोड़ी स्पीड को उन्होंने और इंक्रीज किया as compared to the 2G network. Now 3G can work over wireless air interface such as GSM, TDMA, CDMA. The new Edge Air interface was developed to meet the bandwidth of that desired thing. So उससे भी क्या हुआ, हमारे पास bandwidth क्या हुआ, इंक्रीज हुआ. उसके बाद हमारे पास आगे 4G नेटवर्क. अब जो 4G नेटवर्क में क्या यूज करते हैं, VoLTE टेक्नोलॉजी. सो VoLTE टेक्नोलॉजी से क्या हुआ, कुछ कुछ चेंजेस क्या हुए उसके अंदर हमने देखे, जिससे क्या हुआ, इम्प्रूव डेटा सर्विसेज एंड इवन ऑल्सो ऑन वॉइस कॉलिंग सर्विसेज. मीन्स इंटरनेट का रोल क्या हुआ, धीरे धीरे increase हुआ. Then we are now coming with the 5G. Basically 5G is also there. In 5G technology, what it provides us with the Mbps speed 5G, that what all the role changes they have taken place and what exactly is the difference between 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G and 5G. I hope you must be clear about the different types of mobile and wireless computing technology we have. What is the difference between the 1G 5 to 5G, all of the things, and what changes have been drastically changed. So guys, if you like it, please do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching. Keep smiling and